intervention of the Consumer Protection Act. But I need to emphasize that at this stage, we do not know what informs such an increase.
For those passengers that are looking for these very solutions that you have communicated, who do they talk to?
So the airliner itself, Comair itself, has, because it is the one that knows who has reservations with me, the airliner itself must then communicate to its passengers. And when the passengers do not receive such communications, they must first make that inquiry with the airliner. And if they do not get the job, only then must they then contact us to lodge a complaint.
Yeah. Final question to you, sir. Let's talk about ways to protect ourselves, ordinary consumers now. Here we are, and we didn't know that, for example, if I wanted to go and buy an air ticket and I book on a flight that is associated with Comair, and then suddenly I can't fly, how do we protect ourselves from such? Or are we basically left to the elements in the market?
Yeah, you see, in this case, the consumers or the public are not at fault at all. However, what must be commended are the actions of our fellow regulator, who has executed their mandate diligently and said your flights must be grounded for reasons of not being compliant with whatever that they need to comply with. So it is unforeseen. There's no way you as a member of the public can foresee this. Probably that regulator might be able to say, maybe you can contact us before you book, I do not know. But in this case, they must be commended. Safety comes first.
Joseph Selolo is with the National Consumer Commission. Thank you very much for your time and explanation on this particular issue. Let's turn our attention to this now. Officials at a new crime intelligence surveillance network say their high-tech approach will turn the tide on crime. The network is a private-public partnership between the police and Metro Police departments. The hub says it will share real-time information on public unrest and criminality. Newsroom Afrika's senior reporter Dumalo Mhlaudi has been granted exclusive access to the command center. Very good morning to you, Dumalo. So what have you seen? Is this possibly the solution to crime and other issues that we are struggling with?
Well, Polly, according to officials and the brains behind the civilian crime intelligence network, this is certainly a start and a move in the right direction. Now, what I can tell you about the briefing we had earlier is that we were given information about the crime intelligence network hub and how it works, and how the joint operations of the various law enforcement agencies share information in real time on the screens that you'll see behind me. We will take you to that tour in just a little while, but certainly what is starting to happen is that officials are saying that it is starting to have a positive impact on criminality, as they are starting to see crimes such as copper theft, as well as hijacking of vehicles, as well as attacks on businesses that are now starting to see arrests happening quicker because of the sharing of information, including on social media platforms, which they have feeds to. And this also leads to successful convictions when it comes to the criminal justice system in court. So let's hear more about this from Dr. Riza Patel, who is the brains trust, I would say, and the chairman of this particular network. Dr. Patel, how long has this network been running, and what has motivated it?
The network itself has been running for about 8 years now. And what motivated that was the fact that every entity was operating in silos. Now, if you have entities operating in silos, you don't need the criminal to actually confront the authority. He just works in the gray area